He's joined. He's
Hi
joined.
Adam, we're playing
Hello.
Apex, so yeah. He's typing even though he's in voice. Oh, his mic's not working.
Okay, that should be working now. Hey everyone. There we go. Okay. So, since yesterday, I've decided to just restart completely. So I wasn't too happy with like the Godzilla like kind of themed tactics game, how that was going. So I decided to switch everything up and go for like top-down melee combat kind of style, kind of like Apex. So this is what So this is what I've been working on for the last couple hours, kind of like melee pushing, very similar to Apex, very heavily inspired. So I'm hoping it's gonna be some sort of like, I already know. There's gonna be some sort of kind of like aggressive, very similar, basically Ape Out, but like with nuclear throwing abilities, and it should be quite fun. I think it'll turn out much better than the other idea. So that's what we're gonna go working on. So what I was just working on was just like when the enemy dies, you get like knocked back really far. So that's probably what I will keep on working on. Let's do that. I might turn that down from the before and add some like blood splatter effects. Let's see. And that's a bit too strong. How about we increase the drag on that instead? That feels a bit nice, but it's not stopping the way I like it to. So what I wanted to happen was when it collides, once it's like in this like death kind of corpse state, when it collides, it like as soon as it hits the wall, it just freezes and stops. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get that working. Is there collision walls? Have I set the wall tag? That is probably what I haven't done. No, I have done that. Okay. Okay, no, on this one. There we go. So it should kind of like stick to the wall once it's been ping pong. Yeah. So we just make the collider a bit smaller. I think it was 7. Yeah, 0.7. Making it rotate actually to fit that direct, going that like hand direction as well. That could look nice. So let's do that as well. So I can just steal that from the player's movement. Oh, if any of you are interested in how this works, this is what I've done so far. You can have a look at this. This is basically what I did for the platform tutorial, apart from in like a 2D or no, top-down like movement system. So I have it working on the Y as well as the X one. And then we have the same friction. And for the attack, we're just doing a circle cast. Or a, what's it called, overlap circle, not circle cast. So that is pretty much it. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, make it rotate. So we take that from this player look. Steal. Actually, that's simple. Let's just do it ourselves. Let's see. So we want to get the direction. So we just use the knockback direction, basically, yeah. And then make it look towards that. So we just copy this. And then we can just switch out these direction values. I think we'll have to, oh no, that should be fine, yeah. So knockback direction. Looks moving. Let's just go with it. Yeah, let's just have it set up straight away. Copy that bit, and there we go. So that should be working theoretically. That might be like slightly flipped maybe, but we can just fix that when we're doing the art later. So that should, okay, that looks quite nice. I like this. So if we had some like blood splatter effects in a way, I think when we actually do have like the player like kind of like turn to a corpse instead of their like normal model kind of thing. I might add some temporary blood splatter just to make it look a bit nicer. Let's see. We just add. Let's see. How should we do this? Okay, let's just create like a array with a bunch of game objects in. Blood. Actually no, let's call it hit effects. Actually no, blood effects. Okay. Blood effects. And then we can just spawn a random one of them whenever we die. So here we can just be like instantiate. I think actually I should look at Hotline Miami as well for inspiration for this. And basically just want to put all of this, have loads of like camera shake and blood splatter effects. Just make it feel really juicy. And then that should be able to fit into the theme of chaos. I think the idea of you like unleashing this like monster that's like being genetically created, I think that's the vibe I'm gonna go for. And that kind of ties in the theme quite nicely, I think. And it should be relatively like fun to make as well, which I was not enjoying making the other game. That was not going very good. Okay, so yeah, so we pick a random blood splatter effect. So just do random.range. And look at the length of that, and it's minus it by 1 as we always do. Okay, so we set that to our transform position. And then, wait, is there an option to do a random rotation? Let's have a look. Random rotation? Yes, there is. Okay. So if we have that, and then we can create some sort of. I think later, my plan for this is have the camera have a pixel effect on it, but then all the arts in flat design, like affinity vector kind of stuff, and then have it. That should, so it'd be very like minimalist style. That's what I'm going for. So for now, I guess we can just instantiate just honestly just red square. Actually, let's do a red triangle. Or we'll circle it back. Let's just do, let's just take a red square. I'm not gonna worry about the art for now. Let's do some really basic effects just to make it look kind of more juicy. So if we get a really bright red that really like stands out for now. Bigger, yeah, it's fine. And let's just say that's a prefab. Tidy up these folders a little bit. So we've got prefabs, and then we can drag those scripts in, so I need to capitalize that. Okay, so that should spawn now whenever we kill the enemy. Okay, that actually, I like that. That looks very nice with the pixel effect. Okay. Ooh. Well, this is very juicy. Okay, so if we make that like a layer below then, if we have the level, I'm very pleased with that. It looks very nice. So if we make this be like level, let's just say 2 for now, then we can have the player and the enemies be higher. So there you can be on like a 4. Number for 4. And we can put that blood splatter just on 1. Okay. You know, we could just make everything squares. That could be a nice way to cut down on time. Ooh, I like that. Don't know why I double. Okay. So we need to make something. Oh, why? I need to. I moved the file location. Okay, we need to just add a quick check, make sure we don't kill the player twice, because that would be kind of weird. Let's see. So we'll just say, oh no, over here, if we are dead, is dead, and just return. Though, I think we could add another blood splatter here, maybe make it a bit smaller though. Yeah. Should we? Let's actually, instead of doing that, making it smaller, let's just add a couple more variations of this blood effect really quickly. This isn't a great way to do it. We could just scale the rotation down, but for now, this is fine. We just made that 1.7, and then something I just do 1. We get some variation here. And drag both of these in. Got this one and this one, I think. No. Oh. Let's see how this looks. That is not how I want it to look. That's weird. Oh my god, why is my mail just all coming right now? Okay. So what do we do wrong there? I don't know. Is dead return? Kind of confused what happened there, but okay. We punch it, goes there. So lets us move it around. That's not meant to be happening. Let's see. I don't know what's happening here. Let's have a look. It's not applying the force the same way it did before. Let's just increase this massively. Okay, that needs to go away. I don't know what's happened to this. So, did we change something in the code? Or is it just behaving like that for some reason now? Okay, well, we do all that. We just increase it way more. That's fine. There we go. This isn't looking as nice either. So I've done something. Oh, actually, I know what I might be. I'm random rotation. So can we get that? Okay, let's do that to you. Okay. But this is saying a random rotation. This is editing every single one. The axes, we just want to edit the Z axis. So let's just do that to Euler, and then Z. And then just do Tonian, Euler, and then just 0, 0, and Z there. Obviously use angles instead. Yeah, that's right, by the way, do it. Yeah. I'm just going to redo that so we get nice spacing. Okay. Don't know what happened like that, but let me just see what. Okay, they did still get random rotation, so at least one of them did. Oh, we probably only applied it to one of the effects, didn't we? Yeah. So let's just drag that over to the other one. We could probably make this into a function later, but it's fine for now. So mistakes like that don't happen. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, actually another thing, let's make the scaling a bit weird so we get some weird squidgy shapes coming out of the blood effects. I think making it 1 by 1 was making it kind of more boxy there. Let's just really make some really weird numbers there. So it really doesn't suit any of the pixel sizes. What was wrong with that? Oh yeah, we need to set the knockback so it always hits something. Actually, let's add Cinema Machine quickly so we can follow the player. Let's go to the package manager. Let's just add this quickly. We could try adding some like special camera, and maybe so like follows the action in the way. That could be something quite fun. Have it kind of like snap to all the enemies on the screen. For now, they just get to follow the player. Let's wait for this to come in. It's taking a long time to import. Okay, there we go. Let's close that. Okay, let's just add a virtual camera then. Actually needs to be 2D. Okay. So let's just make this follow the player, I think. Let's see, just a tiny bit of look ahead time. It's been like really small, I want like really subtle like damping on this. Let's just see how these default values work. No. Okay, that's fine. That feels like very, oh, it's good the pixel perfect thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. Let's just increase this last part effect. Okay, I guess we can just deal with that pixel. It's not too annoying, I don't think. We can mess around with damping a little bit. That looks okay for now. Yeah, it feels quite satisfying, I like that. The camera is definitely a bit weird though. I'm tempted to make it follow the cursor instead of the actual player. Or if we can make it snap faster, that'll probably make it better. So we just set the damping to like 0. That just make it auto snap. Let's see. Okay, so that makes it snap a lot more. So if we reduce the look ahead time as well, just make that 0. Okay. So that should just be, yeah, that should just be snapping. Okay. So if we just add a tiny bit of that just to make the player movement feel a bit nicer. So really tiny bit of look ahead time, tiny bit of damping. And just work with these files, see, get them to feel nice. Okay, that's too little. Try 0.3. That's better. The square is pretty glitchy, but I think once we actually have a nice player sprite in there, that should feel better. I like that red color, that definitely suits me well. Okay, let's add a couple more players in. And then I want to try and add in some like collateral damage kind of thing. So if one player hits each other, kind of like combo them. So a combo punch. Okay, this is very satisfying, I like this. And once we get some like even nicer blood effects and stuff, it will be very nice. Okay, we should turn off collision for the corpse as well. And okay, let's see. So we can do that, or we can do another check actually in update, just to check if the player is already dead, and then we'll set their collider to not work anymore, and also just freeze their rotation if they don't collide anymore. So let's do this. Honestly, this game's already more fun than the other one, so I'm definitely happy at times like just refresh all the ideas, just try something new. Okay, so we need a reference to the collider. So let's just do that above or below each bit. Let's go in CD. Okay, collider, just get jungle collider to be. Okay, then we can just check. Why is it? Let's just pull out something weird and let's just go cold. So then we want to check. Okay, so if we are dead, we will make sure that our collider is enabled is false, but only if our velocity is also very small. So we can either check that it's actually 0 or we can do a very small number. Let's try 0 for now, but later on if we're like kind of sliding like 0.01 or something, we can just go back and edit this. So which body the velocity is equal to vector 2.0 with double equal sign. Okay, and then in this we also want to lock the freeze the player's rigid body. Okay. So this should be just a really tiny fix. It should feel a bit nicer. Ooh, I like this. Okay, yeah, let's do a smaller number. So if we say, and our rigid body dot velocity, we'll have to do absolute value as well. Rigid body absolute value, let's just do Z first, or X first. Velocity dot X is less than some tiny number, we'll just stop it there. And then we can just freeze our velocity again. Okay, yeah, that should work. I don't get why this one's still spinning. Stop spinning. Okay. Let's just have a look at this. Oh, actually, okay. I forgot to set the collider. Oh, it's a get component. Okay, that's nice. That should fix that issue, hopefully. Ooh, oh, this is very squishy and nice. So that should, okay. Let's make that do a blood splatter as well, just to, okay. The more blood, the better, I guess. In this game, not real life, obviously. Okay. Let's put some here. There's something about making explosion effects in games that's just very satisfying. Okay, this looks nice. All the blood. Okay. This getting some like really Hotline Miami vibes. Okay, so let's add in the collateral damage. So we can do a quick check. So if the enemy, if they collide, if they're dead and they collide with, yeah, if they are dead and they collide with another enemy, we can make them kill that enemy as well. So that would be fun. So what we want to do here is, let's see, yeah, we can get the enemy that we're doing, so let's just save this. Enemy, we call that hit, collision, get component, or transform.get component. Get that enemy script there and just deal some high number of damage. Take damage, let's just say 99. And we can then set the transform to this. Something I've done, wait, can I quickly void to enemy? What did I do? Take damage, I'll transform. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to save it in a variable, yeah. So just cut that for now, and then we can just do hit, and then do all that stuff we are doing. Okay, love it. So then that should end up creating a nice like chain of explosions. Let's have a look. So if we punch this one into this one, there we go. Okay, that's cool. It kind of bounces a bit weirdly, but that's fine, that's fine. That looks satisfying. I think that should be like a good, bit more like interest for the player, like a bit more strategy to the game. Okay. Should we make the enemies fight back now then? Could do that. So how are we going to do this? So if we create like really basic, maybe like state machine, let's say, just use enums or something. Yeah, let's just use enums, just make something really simple. So if we just create a public, or let's just do private now. Private enum, just call AI state. State. That's the enemy state. So we can just have patrolling, chasing, and attacking. That's probably a good starting ones. Yeah, patrolling basic. Okay, let's do patrolling first. So, do we want them to be idle or just, or like moving between 2 points? Let's see. If we have just got an idle, and then we can have the actual boolean in the player. So, okay, let's separate this bit off into, let's just call this combat, I'd say. Or we just call it like death. Okay, and then up here we can have a header, keeping that AI stuff. So I think they should probably all patrol or all stand still. So what should we do? Maybe if we just keep a vector stored of like some sort of interesting position, and then we can just get them moved towards that always. So at the start of the game, that can just be set to their own position, and then as they get like information, maybe they see like a guard shot something, they can move over to that can make it look nice. So it's a point of interest, that's just cool. Let's call up, should we call up POI? No, that's fine, let's just make that long. Better variable names always better. Point, what is it? Point of interest. And then we can just default that to, actually let's do that in start instead. So point of interest near vector, not transform. Let's be a point of interest. Okay, good, everything's working. Let's go, JMac works. That is not coming up in my chat, huh? That's interesting. Okay. I will fix that in a second. So, point of interest is equal to our transform position at the start. Okay, I'm just gonna take a second and see if I get my chat working on my phone. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that works, and I refresh it now. Okay, let's just do that for now. Point of egress equals transform position. Okay, so in update we can just create, checks region. Another region, we call that AI. So, how should we do this? Maybe let's leave this for now. Actually, I know, yes. Actually, let's do sort of like box check in a way. We can, how's the best way to do this? Overlap box. And you can have like a view cone kind of. Wait, physics. Okay. Physics 2D and then some sort of overlap. So overlap box, right circle. Well, let's just do box for now. Do an overlap box. Or should we do box cast? Actually, yeah, let's do a box cast. So we have to settle these later. So we need some sort of origin, we need size, we need the angle, which should be 0, that's fine, and then direction forward. Okay, so let's create a bunch of variables for these. I wish you could make subheaders. I would love to see that, but anyway. I should write an editor thing for that. Let's just go to view cone. So flow, you can have, or we can do a vector for a size. Go to view size. Then we need a layer. So let's just create a layers header. Let me just check. Is my chat up to date? Okay, it might be up to date. I'm very nervous my phone is just not showing me the right information right now. But that's okay. I'll just keep checking OBS, see what's happening. Okay, public, layer, mask. And we can set that to layer. Okay, origin. Let's just do our position, that's fine. Transform position, I don't think we need to cast that, yeah. So, if we set angle, transformed rotation, yeah, it's just our one. Oh look, direction. Ah, what does it mean by direction for an angle? Okay, let's go have a look at the API for this. I want to make sure I get this right. API box cast. Representing the direction box, the angle of the box. Oh, it's just a diagram for this, that'll make it nicer. Vector distance, maximum distance to which to cast the box. Okay. Let's see. Wait, that was size. Size on here. Okay. So view size. Let's put this in here. And then, do we need to have the direction? I don't entirely know. Okay, yeah, we do need direction. So let's just say vector to 0 for now, and we can see if we need that later. Why have we done an if statement here? If box can... Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, because that returns a collider. Okay. Ooh, no, we need to save that. Yeah. So that does return a collider to. Oh, okay, that returns raycast. Okay. Raycast it to D. Yeah, so we can just treat this as a fit raycast. Okay. What have I done now? Near broadcast is not exist in the current. Oh. Okay. Never mind. So that should be fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can check that hit for a collider. So if hit collider. So then that will be true if we've actually hit something that's in the player layer, which we should add. Just do view size .y from there, and then should be layer. Yeah, we can do a layer in there. So set that to the player layer. So if that is true, then we want to start chasing or attacking or something like that. So for now, let's see how we want to do this. So if we get the enemies to rotate towards them, then they can kind of like maybe shoot a gun or something. I think I'm basically just basing this on A power so far. This is very heavily inspired by A power, but that is okay. So yeah, so if we get them to rotate, let's just copy this code again. So we get them to rotate towards the player. So if we find, let's just call that look direction, let's do that in a vector. Look direction. Let's see, then, yeah, so we just got, not transform, our hits, transform position, so that's our player position. and then we can minus that by our current position. So that gets the direction, then we just put that in here. This is a small mathematical function that will work out the angle between us and the player. And then we can just look in that direction. Yeah, nice. Let's smooth that out as well. I think later on I might use lean tween for this, because that was really nice a couple of days ago. I like using that. But for now, let's just lerp it. Or should I? Kind of want to just get lean tween. That might be quicker. Yeah, let's just get lean tween. So let's go to the asset store and install that, or import that. Have a look. I think I'll try and use lean tween a lot in this game as well. I like working with that the other day. So let's import this. Okay, nice. And I'm gonna check chat quickly while we're doing that. Okay, shouldn't be nothing else. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I have chat on my phone right now, but it wasn't updating earlier, so I'm gonna keep checking OBS to make sure it updates. Okay, let's install this. You know, I was having a look at lean tween earlier, and it has such a bunch of random like art and sprites and stuff in it. Like, it's got all this random stuff. Okay, let's add this. So okay, so in here we can do, instead of just setting the rotation based on the transform, we can go to lean tween and we can rotate on the Z this game object, and this just smooths all the rotation up for us. It's really nice to use. So we want to rotate it to the angle we found using atom, and then let's create a smoothing variable. Let's see, where should we do this? We just create a movement underneath the air. So many headers. Just need some more variables to put them under. Okay, so we get movement, object flow, look, smoothing. And the lovely thing about lean tween is we can also set some like easing in, easing out really quickly. So you can go here and do set easing, and we can just say ease in, ease back. Lovely. Let's just use ease in actually. Wait, what would the name for this be? Let's check. Set ease in, ease in back, ease in out. Right, okay. I do need to learn a bit more about these graph types. I think that's definitely something I'm going to do after this jam in the future. I'll add it to my to learn list. Okay, that should be okay. So we have a ton of variables to set now. I think it might be good to debug. Can we, let's just see, on draw gizmo, can we make it show our box for the view cone? That could be a good thing to do. Gizmos, draw, yeah, if we draw one cube, okay, let's copy over view cone. Did we do our view cone? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, okay. So, set our center to our transform position, our size to our view size. Okay. And then we need to offset that, but I think it's fine for now. Let's set a color, let's set red probably. Red. Turn the music up a little bit. Okay, let's delete all of these for now and we make this into a prefab. Do we do on-draw gizmo selected or not? Okay, it's on-draw gizmos. Let's change that to selected, I think. And then we can just do all our variables. So our player layer, that's player. View size, for now let's set that to like 3 by like 8. Okay, so there you go. So that will be up to like somewhere over here. So let's shrink this a little bit. And then look smoothness. Maybe that kind of slow. We want the player to have time to react as well. I think balancing this AI is going to be the most important thing. So let's see. Okay, yeah, so we get within that view cone. So down here, then it starts snapping. Okay, let's just go into up here. It's a shame. What are the... Is it taking any overloads? No, it doesn't. That's annoying. Let's do. Is there a way to Actually, what if we just use a raycast? Yeah, let's just use the raycast. Now we know what size it is. Let's just do a raycast. So we don't even need these anymore. Let's just take that out for a while. And over here, let's just do a debug.ray. Ray, transform position. And our direction can be our player direction. So we can actually do that down here. I'll be back 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue doing this. Okay, so yeah, in here we just use our look direction, and then set our color to red again. Okay, so that should be good to go. Can we set a distance on this? Yeah, or duration. Yeah, okay, that's fine. As long as you get a rough idea of where like it's going. Let's have some visuals to go along with the code. Let's see. This isn't being very smooth. Okay, this is looking very weird, to say the least. Oh, okay. Got to get rid of that one. Whoops. That explains a lot. So hopefully it should be less jarring now. Okay, so if we go over here, it shouldn't detect it. Okay, no, it does detect us. Let's see. So what direction is it doing the casting? I'll work out. Let's see, viewcast and just does that forward. So let's actually draw the ray of this forward. Just transform up. Do we need to set a... Actually, do we need to set that to transform up? Maybe that's what you should do. This is not looking very nice. Okay, let's work out what's going wrong here. I really wish we could work out how this works. Actually, let's watch a quick YouTube video about boxcasts in general. Probably should have put Unity in. Okay, let's have a look at this.
Free business profile on Google so you can manage your hours, online booking.
Okay, let's copy that line. Let's see. Let's copy this box here, Gizmo. Okay, let's go back here. So yeah, so they did a transform position plus transform dot forward times our distance. Yeah, so for now let's just copy in this here as well. Over here. And we can just use that. Let's see, times hit distance. Distance, and then we're gonna get our view size. Okay, let's see if that looks nicer. Okay, so that's nice, that shows us that. The only issue is it's not showing us our transform forward. Let's just set smoothness here for now. Just so for testing purposes. Okay, so yeah, so we don't get seen until we go into that box. Then it only snaps once we go out of the box. This is weird. When are we setting up? If we actually hit something. Okay. That's not sending eating as well. So I don't know why it isn't doing it now. So when we get closer to us, so maybe we just need it to be wider then? I guess it's not a cone, so that could be actually the issue. So let's just make it really wide. Okay, that's a bit better. So if we increase our time there. Yeah. don't think this box is rotating. I think that's the problem here. Yeah, this box isn't rotating. So I'm wondering, is this the actual box that's being drawn, or is it different? That's could be the main issue here. Transform root dot. What is this? So is that the issue? What is our root? I've never seen that. Root returns topmost. Ah. Okay, that could be the problem. That typo there. Let's do local rotation. Actually, wait. Do we know we actually want the entire rotation? Because if we have another parent object, or we won't look in the right way. So that's a Z. That transforms up. Okay. That should work better now. Fingers crossed. Hard to tell. I don't think it is. Let's see, let's go around all the way to behind. Yeah, that is not how it should be working. Okay. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave the stream for today. I think I'll work on this off stream for now. And then hopefully by next stream, it should be either like tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, like this one. I think I'll have a bit more done. Hopefully we can have some like screen shake and more particles. And then tomorrow we have to try and get done the mutation system. I want to try and get like the entire game to like a playable state by tomorrow. And then we can really just polish it up and make loads of nice graphics and stuff. People are quite minimalist, and I think audio is going to be important for this as well. I might try and go ape out style on this as well, have like instruments to represent like when a player dies and stuff. That could be really cool. But anyway, that is it for today. Thanks you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.